This is Hatch, and today we have another Division video for you. And today's video is kind of going over the initial patch notes for week 1 of the PTS and my initial reaction to how it feels up to this point. Also, since I don't play PC as a primary venue, then I don't necessarily have all the gear some of the other people, so I am running a full high-end without skull gloves type of a build, and it's kind of still a work in progress, but it's the best I have at this particular point, so it's what I'm running for the PTS. So, let's jump into this, and we're going to talk a little bit about global events, which is the new feature that's coming with 1.7, but so far they haven't released that, and they're not, I don't think, planning to until week 2 when they get consoles in. But what it is they happen for 1 week a month, and they're a limited event where you can get tokens for purchasing classified gear caches and get classified gear, which I think is going to kind of change the way the Division goes. And they also are adding commendation in patches, where we can change the patches and what's displayed and how much you actually have completed. And it's an account-wide kind of achievement challenge to show off, give another reason to show off exactly how much time you spend in the Division, which, in all honesty, I think they couldn't have done that better. And they also now have where you can customize and change the look of your character. You can't change gender, but you can, if you put glasses on now, you can take them off. And now they have encrypted caches that will come with 3 random items from a premium vendor, and there are multiple ways to get the keys to open these caches. You can collect key fragments and form the keys from gameplay. 10 key fragments will create one of the keys to open a cache, and you can get unique kind of appearance things. It's kind of still a work in progress and not going to be the final product, so we will see. And classified gear sets are available. I haven't really looked into them too much at this point. I'm going to be. Then we're going to kind of do more detail, but since I don't have gear sets to go with them, it's kind of hard to kind of test and get opinion yet. But they do list some of the 4, 5, and 6 piece bonuses. Also, their primary stat range, which is 1274, so 2 points higher than a minimum of the current gear, and to 1401. So either way, it's going to be a nice, powerful piece. And now let's jump into kind of some of the changes to the 5 and 6 piece. The 5 piece for final measure Gives you an additional 15% exotic damage resilience and protection from elites. Its 6-piece talent reads that it's improved final measure. When a grenade is defused by the player, all group members within 30 meters gain a buff based on which type of grenade diffused, and it's all for 8 seconds. EMP shock is skill power. Incinerary and I don't know what the other one is. It just says HE, which is probably the frag. Will increase weapon damage, and then the flashbang and tier is going to be increased armor.
Think about buying something next time.
Sentry 5-piece gives additional 15 accuracy and 15% headshot damage, which might actually end up being worth it. The
now entering dog zone.
Biggest question is going to be if you have a 4-piece of one with the ninja backpack, is that still going to count as a 5-piece? That's what I want to know. And the 6-piece for Sentry is NPC targets can receive up to 6 marks. After 3 marks, every headshot on the target has a 25% chance, so 1 in 4 hits will spread marks to additional targets.
Warning. Now entering
And your headshot damage on that target is increased by 100%. So in the whole
leaving the contaminated area
thing for farming, that's going to be absolutely a beast. Striker 10%. 5-piece will be 10% additional stability and 5% enemy armor damage. The 6-piece is every hit adds a self-healing bonus of 0.1 of the max health. This bonus is further increased by 0.01 for every 1,000 points of stamina and stacks up to 100 hits. But the bonus is also reduced every second and can be removed by an EMP. Also, I think this set's going to end up with some rework, because that pretty well is going to make you immortal with all 6. Or at least it sounds like it, especially if you play it right. Well, next one, those are the ones the next one's Reclaimer. And this I really
you
like.
are now entering a contaminated area.
Since I like playing support roles and a healer, 5-piece is a 15% to the range of the support station and 25% duration. The 6-piece is 50% revive time, 100% health, and 100% healing speed. And the talents improved Reclaimer. Support station gains a 25% chance to have no cooldown triggered when it's destroyed by the enemy. This chance is increased 2% for every 1,000. The Ninja Bike Messenger Bag, I think, is going to end up getting a huge rework because of how it is right now. It fulfills a slot requirement for unlocking a gear set bonus.
Leaving contaminated area.
So, if you have a 3-piece O-piece and the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag, and have a 4-piece and a 3-piece, or 5 single pieces and have all 2-piece set plates. So, one way or another, I think it's going to end up getting a rework. They do list a whole bunch of known issues, which doesn't surprise me. It is a PTS. It's going to have some issues. I'm not too worried about going too deep into them since it's a PTS. Game changes that I will go into. The weapon changes for balance on the SUV has gone in line with the M1A, and Seeker Mine explosion damage has been reduced significantly, and the airburst damage has been halved. It's pretty well non-usable unless you are only using it for crowd control. So it doesn't work anywhere near as well as I think they wanted to tune it down. They might have ended up kind of nerfing it into the ground, and it does need a little bump up, but that's about it. You'll see both the cluster and airburst in the video of the difference. So gameplay now, the on fire status effects will affect cleaners.
Warning.
They also fixed the bug where if you spammed the sprint button, apparently it made you run faster. Also, a weapon change of the cool-headed and determined talents now affect signature skills as well. So it will end up being a really, really interesting combination of if cool-headed and determined become a need on gear to further increase your skills. So let's see. Seeker Mine.
Exiting the contaminated area.
These are all kind of bug fixes, and I'm not really going to go over them. Same with the mission bugs. I'm really not going to go into it. Let's see. Apparently there was an evil Christmas tree by the premium vendor that was trapping players. They have fixed a whole bunch of issues in the Dark Zone, and it feels a lot more balanced as far as the NPCs.
Warning.
That doesn't seem like they one-shot anymore,
area.
which is absolutely great. They've
Leaving contaminated
apparently
area.
blueprints now, which is going to make it significantly harder to do videos on vendor reset, since blueprints are now shared across the whole account. There's a consumable cache now available at Dark Zone vendors. And that pretty well covers the patch notes for week 1 of the PTS, other than the bugs and stuff that I'm not going into. So, yeah, I'm also going to have to see about looking into the classified sets more. And see about getting actually more of an opinion on them than just looking at it. Alright. And now, initial impressions. So far, it feels like the patch is absolutely the best that it has ever been. I have quite enjoyed this patch. So far, I'm looking forward to seeing what types of changes they make, but so far I have enjoyed this more than any other patch thus far. Alright, so this has been Patch Notes initial reactions. I'll be making some other videos regarding the PTS in later days. Now you can just kind of sit back if you want. There'll be some gameplay that you can watch the rest of. Kind of going into the whole
exiting the contaminated
differences between the cluster and the airburst of that. Mostly, for skill-wise, it feels that the turret is pretty much going to be the best answer. So, we will have to wait and see how many turrets we see in the Dark Zone, but that's how I see it. So, I am Patch, and as always, thank you for watching this video. Look for more videos being posted,
Supply drops have been terminated.
as well as I will leave a link to my Twitter where you can keep up to date on all my channels, my Twitch where you can follow and catch me streaming daily, and I'll also leave a link to my Game Wisp channel where if you feel that I'm someone you would like to support, it helps me support my dream, you can subscribe to me there. Also, you can find that same link in my Twitch channel. So, there's that, and as always, I will catch everybody in the next one, as there will be more content coming very soon. Take it easy, everybody, and Hatch is out.
Can't get 'em when they hide like that. Keep torching.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
Need a moment to refuel. Target's behind cover. Let's
Now leaving the contaminated area.
approaching. Got a chance.
You are now entering a contaminated area.
Another shot ought to do it. Target's behind cover. Stay out of the mine radius. Heads up, burning. I'm out. It's following me. Just do my job.
Leaving contaminated area.
You got a bird inbound on your position. package. 30 seconds till extraction complete. Seconds.
Extraction successful.
Get over here before someone notices you.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Caution. Entering dark zone.
I am inbound on your position.
Item extraction is go. Street level. Contamination level rising below street level.
Fifteen seconds. Confirmed. Cargo secured.
Extraction operation complete.
Hey, stupid. Over here.
Hostiles
I got
detected
stuff
below
that'll
street
save
level.
your life.